It's the chemistry.
Oh, welcome,
Hey there.
welcome.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Keo.
Yeah. Hey, this is the NBS. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Episode.
it.
It is episode 59. I'm ready for tonight. Shout out to you on your debut last week.
Oh, thank you. So excited to be back.
Obviously, X is still out dealing with an injury. As every week, I'll give you guys an update of how X is doing, and once he has his full speedy recovery and ready to come back, and he'll be back on. But besides that, I'm ready for tonight's show. NBS, let's talk about it. We got a lot to discuss about.
Yes, I'm excited. Welcome, everybody that's joining us live. It's Siray. Thank you guys so much. It's my second week. I'm so excited. It's another juicy topics. So many juicy topics. Right, Keo?
Yep. So how was your weekend? How was your week?
Oh, my weekend was good. We actually went to Colorado. I'm in a wedding and one of the bridesmaids. So I've never been to Colorado Springs, but it was not cold at all. It was so. Have you been to Colorado Springs, Keo?
No, I've never been to Colorado at all. I just know it's cold down there.
Well, I'm from Minnesota, so I was prepared. I was so prepared, but to my surprise, it was not even that cold at all. And it was such a big difference, the air and everything. So I had a good experience. Flight was great. I'm happy to be home. So yeah, what did you do for your weekend?
Yeah, it was just a normal week down here. Nothing major. Just still dealing with certain things down here when it comes to COVID-19. I mean it's getting a little bit better now.
Have you guys been out to eat yet? Have you guys went out to eat yet? Sitting in or sitting?
No. To be honest with you, probably my girlfriend has. I think she's been out to eat. And like in the Stanford area, if you guys are familiar with the Bay Area, by where Stanford University is at. I have yet to go out to eat, like even outdoors, because.
Are you kidding me? You're telling me you have not went out to eat even outdoors?
No, because it's hella cold. It's hella cold.
Like how cold? Like how cold? Like really? Tell me.
It may not be cold to you, but I would say below 50s.
It's so cute. Below 50s. It's so funny. So you just been eating at home, just takeouts.
Yeah. And it's raining, windy.
Yeah. No, I'm every day. You're so funny. You are so funny. You're like, nope. You're like, if I can't sit inside, I'm not going.
Yeah, hell no, I'm not trying to eat outside.
Funny. You got to be above 50. I get it.
What about Colorado? How's the COVID down there? Are they able to eat outside or?
No, you can eat inside. We ate inside. So, and it was like at least maybe high 40s, if that. But it was sunny though. It was extremely sunny. But we were able to eat inside. We didn't have a problem at all. So it was beautiful, and it looked like it was more than 25% or 0.5%. It looks like it was pretty much almost full. But yeah, we didn't have to deal with having to sit outside Thank God. Thank God.
All right, so let's get this let's get the show on
Yeah,
the road.
let's get
So we
still
got
going. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk
so
about it.
so
Yes.
so every week to start off the show, we're gonna start off with the viewers' choice number one topic
Yep.
and what people are requesting us to talk about the most right now. That's going on right now, and it's related to music, and it
Yes.
has to do with the fellow
Me.
artists of Meek Mill and Takashi 6ix9ine.
Yes.
So,
These guys
so,
right here. Woo! You see it?
so Meek Mill and Takashi 6ix9ine, they bumped into each other. They got into an altercation. So,
Well,
things were set.
I heard that. Yeah, he kind of jumped out at him at the parking lot and was getting really, aggressive with his phone in one hand, and it's so funny. Did you? Uh, it was just so funny because I was watching some of the videos, but I heard that Meek Mill spit on 6ix9ine. Did you hear that?
Yeah, well, according to on the Meek Mill side, he said he did. Takashi 6ix9ine said it that never happened. I believe there's no footage out of Meek Mill spitting on him. I believe they recorded each other. So
Yeah.
the topic that everybody is talking about and what they wanted to know from us is
Hmm.
Meek Mill being a street guy, the voice of the streets. Did he do the right thing by not doing nothing at all to Takashi 6ix9ine and just walking away from it?
Well, I heard that he already slapped 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? So did you hear that? You know,
Yeah,
I was looking through some, my little research, and so he already did put his hands on him. Maybe not all out, or it wasn't caught on footage, but I heard that he did slap him, and that was already enough for Meek Mill to get back into jail, because I hear that he's under probation. So
yeah.
yeah, so and you know, I did see the footage where they were just yelling at each other back and forth at the parking lot. Did you see that one?
Yeah. That's the footage that everybody is talking about right
Talking
now.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see it from both sides?
I also did see it from both sides. So you know me, I have a different point of view when it comes to a lot of topics that goes on around the world, and I don't care what anybody has to say. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So when it comes to 6ix9ine and Meek Mill, the whole world is against Takashi 6ix9ine. Let's be clear about, but he has his own following. So based off of the type of guy Meek Mill is, talking about he's a street guy, saying he's gonna do this, he's gonna violate him when he sees him. He didn't. I think Meek Mill took an L on this one. I think both of them took an L, but the everything behind it, I think Meek Mill absolutely took an L in this one because people are looking at this guy and the people Takashi's labeled as a snitch, and
Yeah, they
that
did. Well,
and
they
he
definitely call him. They call him a rat for sure. And it
yeah, a
seems
snitch. All right.
it seems like through certain tweets that Meek Mill makes, other artists has comment on it, and it seems like everybody really agrees, and it seems like they look at 6ix9ine as a joke by reading their conversation and these certain tweets. So it doesn't seem like he has a lot of respect, and it seemed, and honestly, I heard that both of them have been pointed out as snitch. The only thing is 6ix9ine came out and made it public about him snitching. So I don't know. I think honestly, watching both footage and how both men was so big and bad, and they had their phone and it had to make sure it was recorded and live. And at the end of the day, it's politics. One want to talk about you got the cops being your bodyguard and you're working with the feds, and at the end of the day, they're like, they're both really the same people. It, it, uh, it's looked like 6ix9ine was by himself, and Meek Mill had all of his homies, or had way more people with him, right? And it seemed like Meek Mill could easily, but I could have been wrong. I only saw that Meek Mill had definitely more people with him in that
Yeah.
footage.
Well, they both did have securities, and what
Yeah.
people don't know, we knew nothing. I knew nothing was gonna happen because the same security that does security for Meek Mill are friends with the guys that does security for Tekashi 6ix9ine. So I just didn't think anything was gonna happen at all.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this situation, and I don't want anybody to get hurt, but the type of guy and image that Meek Mill is,
Yeah.
he should have done something, and that's why people are upset about it. And Meek
But
Mill,
is he under probation though? Like, why would you? Because he was saying like, I'm not trying to go back to jail. So some of his, tweets were making comments like, why is this rat picking me to pick on me? And I'm not trying to go back to the jail. So it sounds like to me, like this guy must be under probation. So it seems like, he's trying to avoid a fight. So I don't know if he backed down. I think he playing it smart by not trying to engage, in little drama. I don't know how big their drama is, but
and here's the thing about 6ix9ine, like he said it himself, like if you're gonna talk about him, he's gonna come at you. Like he ain't gonna be quiet and let you keep talking about him, even though he did snitch and ratted people out. 6ix9ine, he's embracing him being a snitch and a rat. Like he's embracing that. He's embracing it. He's like, yeah, I snitch, I ratted. So what? He's putting it out in his songs, and
he is. And you can't get mad at that. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at that because he's being honest. Because half of these rappers too are probably snitching, but they don't want to say anything, so they just lie about it. But so it's like it's definitely very entertaining. How about that?
Yeah, and then when it makes the situation worse for Meek Mill, because I said he took an L for this week, not just with this Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, but he made some controversial lyrics of an unreleased song he's about to release with Lil Baby, and he said a lyric about Kobe Bryant, who recently passed away. Yeah, and it was so bad the fans got upset about it, and Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, responded to Meek Mill about it. She said that was insensitive and very disrespectful. And Meek Mill was mad enough, and he ended up apologizing for it. So shout out to him, and he's trying to do some damage control. He did the right thing, but as far as the 6ix9ine situation, I don't think this is gonna be over, and I think this is still gonna continue. But we're gonna move on over to our.
I was thinking, right, because you see a lot of videos with Nicki and 6ix9ine. So of course that was Meek Mill's ex. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like in a way, it's like they're both, throwing things back at each other. It's like I'm sure it's almost like an insult. You know what I mean? So it's like it might be a lot deeper than whatever else they're putting out there. Because you know what I mean? Because at one point they were dating, weren't they? Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah, and then all of a sudden now he's they're beefing, and and she's in a lot of his videos, 6ix9ine. So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he's, but it's definitely entertaining. Let me say
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
So let's move on over to the next topic, and we're gonna stay on Takashi 6ix9ine because this next topic is as
His new
we
song.
always, yeah, we always, we review songs, we recap songs, but tonight on tonight's show we're gonna actually rate a song, and it happens to be Takashi 6ix9ine. We're actually gonna rate his song that he recently just dropped. It is called Zaza. After a 6 month hiatus, Takashi comes out with a new song, and let's hear it. What you think about the song? First, what you think about the song, and how would you rate the song from 1 to 10?
1 to 10. So, you got a clip of the song? Let me see. There it is. You know what? I do like the beat. The beat is. But when you got the lyrics, it's a whole different story when you're reading the lyrics. So, yes, there you go. There's a little clip of it. So, what do you think? You a big fan? I like the beat.
Uh,
I just don't know if
uh,
I. Hmm.
Go ahead, say it again.
No, you. What do you think? I want to hear what you think first.
Okay, so everybody knows, I like Tekashi 6ix9ine's music, and I think differently from how everybody else thinks about it.
Okay. Let
With
me hear.
that being said, I like the song. I really do like the song.
What
I
is he
like the
talking
beat.
about?
I
Yeah, I like the
huh?
beat, but what is he talking about?
So based off of what me listening to the song, this song is basically it's a disrespectful song, and he dissed a couple of rappers on this song because he was out for 6 months, and a lot of people were saying, his career's done, cancel him. But he was like, oh, nah, fuck that. You ain't canceling me. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back how I want to come back. And he literally dissed like 3 to 4 rappers on this song, and he was so disrespectful where he dissed one of the rapper's friends, Lil Durk. Lil Durk, he dissed him on the song also, and he dissed his friend who actually passed away recently on the song. And Zaza is basically weed. He's talking about on that Zaza, like that. That's basically what it is. But I think this is more of a disrespectful song, taking subliminal shots and dissing his contemporaries, and that's the way I looked and view at this song. I like the song. I don't like him dissing Lil Durk's friend, which is King Von, who recently passed away. But besides that, I like it. A lot of people say that it's he sounds the same in every song. Who
It does.
cares? I
It,
like the song.
it definitely does. He does. I do agree. He does sound the same. It's almost really repetitive. It almost seems like, um, yeah, you know what? It was a little hard to follow on my end. You know what I mean? Because he went from shooting and killing, and then sucking and fucking, and then shooting, and then just a whole bunch of it was just like a whole bunch of random things. And when I was looking at the lyrics and everything, you know what I mean, I just felt like I like the beat, but the words, you know, if obviously he's um trying to gain as much attention as he can, so as much drama, and you'll create more. To me, I don't know, I didn't really like it. I didn't really care for it because I'm not a big fan of him. So I like the beat. The beat was cool, but he does sound repetitive in a lot of his songs. But yeah, so I'm sure you rating it a 10. I'm gonna rate it
Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna rate
rate
it
it.
because it's a good, let's go ahead and hear that again. Yeah, so it went from it was kind of everywhere for me. So but I do like the beat, so I'm gonna give it Keo, you looking? You're not even
Yeah,
looking. This is what I give it right here.
on the 4. Wow.
I
Okay. Wow. I that. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm
sorry
not.
about that, buddy. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like I was really trying to follow the song. I was really trying to follow the song. It was like, if he was trying to tell a story, it was killing in the strip club and a porno video.
All
Is that-
right. So that was really disrespectful. So with that being said,
I think
so
that is a good thing right here. At least I give him credit for a good beat.
no,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no.
Don't be
I'm
Zaza in it, okay?
I could tell me and you we're not gonna agree on a lot of things moving forward.
Oh, it's
But
okay.
with
It's fine.
that, but with that being said, I'm giving the song an 8. I'm giving it a strong 8. I am not giving it a 10 because
Wow, why not?
the
Me or
song
why
was
not?
really yeah, the song was really short. The song was really short, and it was basically
The
dissing
song is
everybody.
really. Did you really say the song is too short? You wanted to hear the same old loop over again?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to hear more. I was I
Oh,
was I was kind of mad that the song was too short. I
dude,
was like, man,
you're like, I want more drama.
I was like, man, I'm feeling this song. Like,
You're like, I'm
like.
hyped. I don't know what to do right now, but I'm hyped. You're like, I don't know if I should spank her butt or should I go get a gun. I don't know what to do right now. Uh, what happened? Uh-oh. Malfunction there.
So, yes. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry
That's what happened. You got too excited about that damn song. You
about that.
falling out? You falling out on me?
Yeah, but like I said, I felt the song
That is
was
so funny.
I felt the song was too short, and like I said, but I still give it the 8 though. It was a solid song. The song did its numbers. The song
Of
really did
course,
it. Yeah,
I
it
bet
did.
did.
It did its numbers, and for me as a fan of music, I definitely wasn't disappointed about it at all.
Well, I understand why he's coming out extremely aggressive. You've been gone for a while. You got to make up for time lost,
Yeah.
and going after, he's trying. It's a normal tactic, you know, creating beef, stirring up the pot, trying to get a lot of people. Everything is rating. Everything is politics. They both yell back and forth at each other, but they both are very the same. You know him saying, "Oh, you know, okay, I'm sure he probably acts tough, but and didn't do nothing. But at the same time." the guy was probably on probation. So I think he did a smart thing. I think everybody did a smart thing. You know what I mean? I don't know how you can fight when you're recording one hand, and you got the other hand. So, them both did not want to put their phone down. So you there, Keo? You froze. Keo? Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to his technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Hopefully he'll join us. Hopefully soon here. I'm unsure. I believe it's not on my end. Anyways, guys, yes, that's my thought on the music, and also my thought on the altercation. When I was doing my research and I was watching the video and them saying words back and forth, and watching other people criticizing and also what they thought about the video, it gives you their different perspective. So, and then to watch it from both ends, it's definitely very entertaining. I found it really entertaining. I definitely really like, how calm and cool, collected Meek Mill was. And let's talk about this fashion here. Let's talk about this fashion. I don't agree with this fashion. Oh, here he is.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay. I was just talking about Meek Mill's fashion here. This hat and this shirt. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this. But anyways, yes, welcome back, Yo.
So sorry. So I appreciate that. So I'm gonna go to the comments really quick. Let's go. X actually has X, our co-host of the show, actually has commented on it, and he says, let's see what he has to say about the song. He said, "Not a great record, definitely not is this, but we will remember."
Yeah.
Our next, my girlfriend Sin, shout out to her. She actually rated the song a 6. Now you and her are disrespecting the song right now. I'm giving it an 8. Like I said,
I think it went too long. Okay, too long. It was ja ja pa pa za za. Okay, too long.
Okay, all right. So all right. So all right. So obviously X doesn't agree with me because he thinks it's not an 8. He actually says got it a 5. So it looks like all three of you guys are against me right now.
You know what? You got to go with the numbers. It's all about the numbers.
Well, X, as soon as you come back, X, I'm not gonna take it easy on you. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on over to our
next topic.
Our very next topic, and we're gonna talk about Kanye West. Kanye West is
Mr. Kanye West.
So Kanye West has
the new Kanye West.
So
yes, guys, if you didn't know how
So Kanye West has had a huge impact, not just in the music industry, but in the fashion world also. So you know the stories that's going about Kanye West. People are talking foolish towards Kanye, his situation, his wife that's going on. So tell me the difference between Kanye 10 years ago from what we see, the Kanye right now that we see.
Oh yeah, big difference. What a big difference. I love the new Kanye. I loved his music back then too. I was always a big fan of his. I always thought he was a very, very talented man. So didn't approve what he did with Taylor Swift, but Anyways, but I definitely love who he is. His music is still good to me, and I love what he has done with his work. What do you think?
Um, the Kanye that I see now, I like the Kanye that I see now. I just think people just looks at him differently, thinks he's crazy, think he's
You know what?
delusional,
People always
think
think
he's
that people are like when they like Jesus or when they go out there and they really like preach the choir. People always kind of judge those people a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It's like people aren't used to that. So I think it's a good. I think who isn't crazy a little bit. If you ask me.
yeah. Like I said, I like the Kanye that I like the Kanye that we have now. Kanye, he's more vocal. He's more vocal from what we've seen in the the 10 years ago. Man, Kanye wasn't that vocal like that, and I like what I see from Kanye. He's making a huge impact in the fashion industry, and he's still a huge figure when you talk about the music industry, and
Yeah.
a lot of people respect him. So,
Hmm.
I still like Kanye from 10 years ago, from the
Yeah.
Kanye that we have now. But to be
Yeah.
honest with you, I think I'm more of a bigger Kanye fan now than 10 years ago.
Yeah, we can agree. Woo-hoo! Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. and with
Yeah. But
with
you know what
and
though?
with
Do you own any of his shoes or any of his apparel? Do you support
um
anything?
I I support a lot of his music. I do want to grab some of Kanye's shoes though, the
Yeah.
Yeezys, but they're
Yeah.
just the price is just
I
way too
know.
much for me. But if I do get an opportunity, once again,
Mhm.
I'm gonna get me it. And
Yes. You
Kanye,
should.
and Kanye also struck a deal with I think Gap. He has a huge deal with Gap.
With
So
Gap?
like I
Oh, that's
yeah
good.
yeah. So he's huge in the fashion industry. So um and I can't knock that for Kanye. When Kanye wanted to run for president, everybody laughed about it, thought it was a joke. I thought it
Yeah,
wasn't. I thought that wasn't a joke. Like
I agree. I was like, I, shoot, I am with you. I'm right behind you. You were gonna vote, huh?
yeah, I was actually gonna vote for Kanye. One person on the MBS brand actually voted for Kanye this year during the presidential election. I'm
Oh,
not
that's
gonna name
great.
I'm not gonna name that person, but they know who they are. They voted for Kanye, and I'm not mad about that, man. And Kanye got a good amount of votes, not 1 million votes or anything like that, but he got a good amount of votes, and to know that those amount of people
Yeah,
considered about Kanye being the president of the United States.
yeah, they were
So
serious. They were
and
serious.
this was with Kanye with no type of campaign or anything like that, and he announced
Yeah.
it really late also, and people thought he wasn't going to be on the ballot. End up making it on the ballot. Way to go, Kanye West.
Wow. I just learned something new today. I didn't even know that. Didn't even know that. Wow, that is awesome. That is
Yeah,
awesome. Talk about overachiever. He is definitely like, who doesn't know Kanye? You know what I mean? It's like, and like you said, he's been in the fashion icons for a while, and I love that he has an eye for men and women apparel. And you know what I mean? And some of it is it's amazing. It's definitely amazing. So yes, I definitely love the new Kanye. Always liked him before. I like you. I agree. I love him even more now. So, and the whole thing with the with his wife. I like them as a couple. I hope they don't divorce. So, or you know what I mean? But what relationship doesn't go through problems? Hopefully they can fix it because they're a beautiful family. So,
Yeah, man. I'm not buying I'm not buying on the divorce. TMZ sometimes they report some inaccurate information, but
yeah,
um but I just think that there's more to it than that. And like I said, people have their ups and downs in relationships, and I just don't think this relationship is over yet.
yeah. I don't think so either. I don't
Really
think so.
quick,
Yeah.
really quick. Sorry about that. So those of you that's looking to tune in right now, and if you guys do not have a Facebook, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't have Facebooks, because I'm getting your guys' messages on Instagram right now. You can go to the MBS Central YouTube channel right now. Just type in NBS Central, and you will be able to tune in on YouTube on the MBS Central page right now. So you could go on YouTube right now and check us out. We're actually live right now on YouTube and on Facebook Live also. All right. So let's move
Hmm.
on. Let's move
So
on over
last
to
of the night.
yeah, so let's move on over to our final topic for tonight, and we're gonna be discussing um some things related to COVID-19 right now. And
Mm,
I know last week we talked about the vaccine. Tonight we are trying to talk about schools, man. If if
yeah.
if uh if schools should open. So what do you think?
I don't.
Do you think
There's only a couple months left in school. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm like, what are you gonna do? Go for the last month? I don't get it. I'm, I don't know. There's only a few months left. I don't know the point of it now. Maybe for summer, but to finish off the year, I don't think it should be now. I don't know. What do you think?
I think right now, especially like you said, we're in February right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, and obviously during this time they're gonna have their little breaks. Normally school ends in June. I think they should wait after the summer for schools to
Yeah,
be open, but I do think high school athletics should open though. I think they should start playing and let them play. I know there's some
yeah,
areas out there that they're actually letting the kids actually start playing, start trying out right
yeah,
now. So I
yeah.
think I
Yeah,
think if you're
I actually got a message from my kid to high school saying they're already doing like tryouts for soccer, I believe. So hey, hi Siray, hi Pam.
I know who Pam is. Shout out to Pam. Um, but as for schools, I don't think
Yeah,
they should
I
open.
agree with you.
I don't think they should open now, but I think after the summer they should
Yes,
open.
they should.
And I know some schools out there, especially in Louisiana, that they're giving the parents the option if you could have the kids attend school, or you
Or
could just
not.
have them do online. So the schools are teaching online and in person also. I just I
Okay.
just think I just think
I like that. I actually like that option.
I just think at school you should get that
Routine.
that high school and middle school experience as a kid, man, because you want
Yeah.
to be with your friends, you want to go to the prom, go to the homecoming football
Well,
games and all that.
they're giving them the option to, you know what I mean? And then the kids that do want to go to do all that stuff, they can still attend classes. And the kids that, more like, honestly, like my son, more of he's more of an outcast. He can't wait to get home. You know what I mean? So, and for him, it's a good option for him. When some. So I like that. I like that idea. Honestly, I do. Because not all kids really care about going to the prom and the dances. So I think making that optional is great. I do agree, though. That routine, waking up at a certain time, having to go to class and lunch, like it gets them ready for the real world as far as doing routine work. But that's the only thing. You know what I mean? So I do agree. Definitely. We both agree on Kanye West, and we both agree school not starting at anytime soon until next year. No.
I think everybody tuned in here right now are not agreeing when it comes to Takashi 69 though.
No, no, no. You gotta go with the numbers. You gotta go with the numbers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, all right, man. So that actually recap
Yeah.
tonight's show. This is
Yeah.
actually the first time since we've been doing MBS. Let's talk about it. That
And
we
we're not talking about sports. I know. I know you were
so,
gonna say that. You're like, this is
no,
the
I'm
first
not.
time.
I'm not mad about it.
Look,
I'm not
you just
upset
already
about
did
it.
talk about sports. You just talked about it right now.
I could go without talking about sports. No, but it's actually a good thing though. But it's good that because we are trying to shy away from sports as much as possible. But it's good sometimes to do talk about sports.
Of course.
So but like right now, nothing's like heavy going on. You got football season over.
Yeah.
All-Star breaks coming up. So it was good to discuss all these topics right now on the show with you.
Yes, it was.
But with that,
Definitely sneak in some
well,
sports for you, okay? We'll sneak in a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Fix.
yeah. Maybe next week. So X, hurry your ass back on because I do need to talk some sports. But
Oh man.
but with that being said, let's go to our shout outs really quick, and I'll let you give your shout outs really quick, and we'll wrap up tonight's show.
Well, I'm gonna shout out to all the fans, everybody that's watching us. I appreciate your time. I'm so grateful, and definitely shout out to you, Keo and Xavier. Can't wait for you to be on here. Definitely a speedy recovery. So, and just to the whole team, NBS team. So, thank you guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Siray. She wasn't that nice to me today. Last week she was cool, but this week
What?
this week she tried to go for the headshot against me. But yo, shout out to Siray though, man.
Thank
She's
you.
holding it down right now. Shout out to X. Speedy recovery whenever you come back. And shout out to everybody that tuned in and supports the show. Shout out to the whole MBS team. Make sure you go check out the MBS show. We had MBS bragging rights yesterday. But besides that, man, we'll be back next week. And make sure you guys stay safe out there.
Yes.
And this is
God bless you
the
guys.
MBS. Let's talk about it. I'm Keo. This is Siray. And we are officially out.
Out. Bye, guys.